And it's not defamatory. Sorry, my heart's racing. Okay. But I've tried in ways that y'all don't give me credit for to be the bigger person. I've silenced myself and people that stepped on thumbtacks, and I've been gushing blood. I don't know what it was about though exactly. It was like very nuanced, and it was more than just one thing. It was like a buildup of a few things and related at all. Like it was just barely in the morning, and I was starting to stumble. And it was my little sister and my big sister. Oh, we had come back from their house down to my little sister's house. Okay, anyways, I didn't want to talk to my little sister for a while after that. My big sister I'm not as close with like constantly. I love my big sister. When we were kids, they would always yell at my bio dad if he would just pop out of nowhere. There was a level of special treatment I would get sometimes, but also like my brother and I weren't the ones that fucked around with boys or girls in relationships, and we just worked and we tried to move out early a lot. And I'm seeing the signs right now, but everything is all making sense and pattern. Anyways, and I didn't want to see what happened when he lost his mind. It was some kind of rare blood cancer, and I was in the car with a man who told me after all he'd taken, this is how coercive control works. They take everything from you, so they're all you have left. Badly about meth, which I literally hardly fucking used, and if I did, it was because I could have if I could have had more Adderall, yeah, I probably would have. If I'm episodic, sometimes I'll go from like shivering. You don't always see me, or you just decide it's meth. Everything's meth, right? And it wasn't my mental health as much. My mental health has been harmed by things that are not genetically unhinged about me, which is... Okay, Ventura was that one. Okay, Ventura, they put me in a fucking crisis unit, and they gave me some meds. And that's the funny thing, is because right before, you know who snapped and I left and I went to Arizona? Yes, I left for now. Hey, Mama. Where's my other phone? Did I put that in here? It is in here. This is why I don't put the phones in this fucking pocket. It's hard to find them. Boogie, you are not helping right now. Stop. Removing my access to pay bills from removed with DV stuff, because that's part of it, is the isolation financially. Anywho, I know you guys think you done goofed, and you did. You fucked me up emotionally for a long time, and you ruined things with people that shouldn't have had to. Anyways, fuck you for that. I can get my meds. It's better weather. And then I can just work offline and do my thing like I would like to now of my existence, and I can just be inconvenienced by my own existence alone in my car. And then with the jobs I work to get back, I will work that. And I don't need to give a fuck about anyone after that, but if anyone wants me to be a smiling, lovely sex toy, I guess that's what everyone on OnlyFans thinks, is that I'm just gonna... I have lines, don't argue. On my own 2 feet. Patty's a badass, dude. I wish I could... I don't want to hurt. I'm so sorry you did that. Daddy, all you did was do the things my mom wouldn't do without judgment. And you protected me. And I really hope nobody hurt you for that. If you ever hear this, Patty, I think you're one of my favorite people in the world. And I think it's really funny how we met and we wanted to kill each other at the beginning, because like I keep trying to get back to this. There's a lot of nuance to all this, and the way that I got into the economy of the housing market back then, and I was grandfathered in for so long. I don't think I would have gotten the protections digitally as easily, and it wasn't easy, by the way. But even the emergency order in LA that was granted off of a digital video, the same video, by the way, I got this one for this thing. Be even strengthened by another law that's more established, which is DV, which is animals, your pets, cannot be something someone can fucking threaten or take from you. They were mine. My happiness is when I built my life that she never built because she wasn't responsible. Okay, so let me see where I'm trying to go with this. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, but really I'm trying to get out the reasons why I might just disappear from this place. Anyone that should be giving me $1,500 for a car right now if they think I'm worth it and they have it. I don't want it from people that don't have it, and I don't want it from people that think I'm going to owe them shit to be a person again. Purple actually said this to me the other day. Like, Purple said it. He said I didn't ruin her life because I said that if I was born, she had to go back, and she left her goals out here. And I said, well, I ruined her life. And he goes, no, you didn't ruin her life, not really, but you disrupted a plan. See, no matter how bad shit is with Purple, I know he's my friend. And he didn't have to do things to protect me that no one else would. He doesn't know me. Justin didn't know me. Look how they've been fucking burned for it. The fucking internet and be me if that's all I need. Decent size, small physical city though, so it's the only one, of course, only high school, but probably roughly the same size as any Phoenix high school, but there were a lot of Phoenix high schools because of the big city. As if he had a right, literally while the picture was being taken, I think he like did that on purpose. Borderline personality is manipulation, and unfortunately, like it's usually, I think what it is I think manipulation out of like a survival cope type of a mentality. I don't really understand BPD, I just know I've seen it, and I know that there's patterns in how people act, and I'm not sure the depths of the nuances of the psychology of it, so I'm not going to pretend to, but... So anyways, I also had a lot of really, really amazing things growing up, which is why I never realized how different I was. So anyways, like, long story short, I didn't really, like, hit him up at first, and, but it was, like, it's the fact where he just felt like he just, like, dived right into my normal bubble of normalcy. By the airport, Renton? Is that Renton? Am I right about that? I don't know. Seattle. And I remember, like, we landed, and she got the rental car there. Went to Mount Rainier, and we had Abby with us in Portland and Seattle, and we got a bunch of Airbnbs. Oh yeah, did I ever tell you guys that my pit bull, I gave him my pit bull because he cried. He was watching him when I was in college. I was fucking my ex in my bedroom, and I woke up and I saw that Roxy was literally running under a moving car because two boys I won't mention that weren't close friends of mine, and I don't talk to anymore, and I don't hate them. But I had like a death wish too, and also not that I wanted to hurt anyone else. It was just like, if I die, I die. It's gonna be okay. But not like I didn't put myself in situations where others would get hurt. So 2019, long story short, after the medical bullshit where everything was falling apart. Oh yeah, so Rosie, this is towards the end now. Cognitive dissonance with it. Anyway, so Rosie, okay, so, and I would stay in bed for days. I would be sick as fuck, wishing I would die. But I also didn't always wish I would die. It was a pain. It was a pain. It wasn't the mental. I wanted to live next. So Rosie, my bio dad, after I get back from Seattle with my bestie, yeah, that's a scar, okay? Because someone with mania, I don't know if you've ever felt it before. I have never felt it to the point where I wanted to seriously hurt someone else, though. Low-key how I was the other night when Victoria pointed it out. I was shit-talking everything. I'm sorry, Stu. I love you so much. I know you don't. You're just my bestie, huh? But what I'm not telling you has been going on behind the scenes, and you guys have just decided it ain't like that, and I'm going through hell behind the scenes. And I should be living my life right now because I just worked so hard for my peace. My life for. Why doesn't anyone want that for me who's telling me to smile or... I know this is you. You've been sexually abused and exploited in your body. And those are hate crimes of severe criminality, by the way. Anyone feel like that's something I deserve? I guess not. Okay, so fuck all of you that have told me that you'll give me something if I give you something. No, I have done more for less for others. I deserve that too right now. I don't respect anyone telling me that. I don't respect anyone that said they cared that had... Sorry, just real. I don't hate anyone though. I really don't. I don't actually. In fact, I just kind of like still like even Controlla. She's such an empty, soulless slug. I look at her and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Everyone hates you. You profit off of it. Well, I have little. And you've ruined my reality so that I can't keep doing the things that I should be. And you're complicit with horrible things. Yeah. And you are harassing a domestic violence victim. Bitch, I would shut the fuck up. It may already be too late for you. Okay, so anyways, yeah, basically, like, my bio dad, of bipolar, or borderline, I'm sorry, is, I think that, like, there's such a cope to be heard, and I feel that, I get that, but it seems like people that just, like, action thing with some stuff, anyways, I don't know, all I'm saying is that, like, he just showed up. He didn't give a fuck that I said, hey, I have a job and I have a medical condition and it's really hard and my car doesn't chew too well in the heat. And so what does he do? He literally just calls me one day halfway there and tells me how he and my pit bull that I gave him they would be on the way, and he didn't tell me he didn't have air conditioning in his car. How the fuck is that my problem anyways? He expected me to just give him a key to my home. I barely know him like that, and I would have, but like, damn, dude, the entitlement. And then like, he threw a fucking borderline fucking manic episode, but I couldn't just let him finish his long tangent of nonsense that really wasn't as important as me not fading. And then like, he literally, I don't know, it's just like, there's this weird disconnect with at least him where it's like, damn, hold on. Oh, come on, dude, why? Thank you, hold on, let me fix this, hold on. Let's go. I will replay this. Promise. And I'll put it on a Bluetooth speaker too. So hold on, guys. We're getting there. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna fall over and faint. I don't feel good.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm just trauma dumping and getting things out, and then I'm gonna see if maybe you don't mind if we can go to the dispensary. I was trying to walk, but I got sick. Okay.
It's awfully quiet. I didn't even know.
I know, I got boogie. I saw that because I had to open the door. I can't breathe. Give me a second. Sorry. I will catch up with you in a second, please. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I just feel like death. My heart is racing like a fucking motherfucker. I'm gonna replay that with a Bluetooth. Hold on. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, Abby, please stop. That is really unacceptably annoying. Why would you even shriek like that in my ear right now, dog? Please stop. It's like, literally have some fucking patience, Boogie. For fuck's sake. I love you. But please stop. Please, my dear. Do not shriek in my ear. I'll have a panic attack and I will not be able to help you if you pressure me. I'm trying to make a space for you. Now get away from me so I can pick you up and put you on the bed. Move down there. Come on. Oh, Brilliant. Logan's, hold on, let me, do you know that your excitement to do whatever you want really gets in the way of you doing what you want? Thank you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna cut this short soon. I gotta get a few things out though before I head out. I do appreciate, oh, and I'll replay that too. Hold on a second, but one thing at a time, and there's a lot more that I really need a therapist for, and if anyone wanted that for me, they wouldn't have gone after my income. They wouldn't have gaslit me to even where people who could help me won't. So I'm stuck in a state of only if I give others what they want will I be helped. I've done a lot more in my life with just this period or all of it that I should have ever had to be right where I'm at right now, which I don't think anyone would deserve if they put the effort into feeling safe and comfortable and mid-level human that I've put effort into life. I also need a drink. Holy shit, I don't feel good. So yeah, none of you that contributed to this, fuck you for actually having the nerve to speak to me how you have as if I could have done better, or the people that should know me better listening to people that aren't like you guys that know better. And then also just in general, all the things in my life I've had to prove myself more as valid than other people that get to just breathe and smile while I'm told that I'm a piece of shit on drugs. So, hi baby girl. Hey mama, I love you. I do love you. I don't know if you love me sometimes, but I think you do somewhere. I just think it's hard when it hurts you more than it should, because you'd rather sacrifice my health emotionally, physically, and period as a human than your own ego when you can't admit that you fucked up or you had a part to play in things, and that sucks. I've accepted that though. I still don't know if I think she's a narcissist, but I'm not gonna perseverate on it. It's sad what's going on right now, although there's a lot to all of it. I'll be right back. I'm going to finish my story. Okay, anyways. Thank you. I'm gonna replay that too with the Bluetooth on. Hold on a second. Let me connect you guys. Give me a moment. I really just want to finish and I want to go get some weed and I don't have any money. Well, thank you. I might have enough for a little bit more now. Thank you actually for that. That's really the only thing that's helped my brain shut off is weed. And then when I'm in a good mood, it's a lot of fun to just get the good weed and be funny. And me and Purple have a lot of fun. Like we just babble. I don't know. The simple things that I'm not allowed to have that you all tell me I don't appreciate. No, I don't have them to appreciate. You've taken them from me. Fuck yourselves. I fought like death to not lose them. And yet here we are. I'll be right back. But Rosie, this was when I had just, this would have been right before I went back to Ohio, which was like early 2019. So yeah, I was also nannying for one of my girlfriends. Well, actually it was a manager for my friend. Or my old company, my manager, who we both left the company for the same reasons. And I still was talking to her recently. I haven't had a chance. Okay. I do have fear of men. I'm a bean of strings. I have some strength compared to most females, and I'm taller. Okay, cool. But like, no, dude, this little wiry fucking freak that was choking my friend next to me and threw my old selfie stick at the wall that almost hit Abigail, bounced off, and like ruined the base of it forever. Well, it's broken now. I tried to get him off with my arms because I'm really not a cop collar type unless I have to. But dude, he was looking at her and he was like, I'm gonna kill you. Or he said horrible things to her and she couldn't do anything and I couldn't do anything. And it was next to me. And so I realized after putting my arms in, he didn't budge. It was nothing I could do and I had to call the cops. And I'm glad I did because I want to say that was what, 2017? That I wasn't gonna let them leave separate. They were bonded. The kittens were okay. The kittens can always find homes. That's the happiest point of my life. Was the bean and my mom was the only one who knew I danced, and she seemed okay with it because the first club in Ohio was so clean and the people were so normal and chill, and like she knew I was safe, and she would lie to my dad so that he thought I was in Kent hanging out with my friends and I was really dancing. But I wasn't in any danger there ever, except for drunk driving, which is when she would literally come pick me up on very rare occasions. Not always, not always, but if I needed to, yeah, she would sometimes. I just feel like when it's easy for her to see me do things that she doesn't have to put her hand in a jar to help me with, it doesn't matter what it is if I get hurt almost. And it's really disturbing actually now that I think about it. You're too stupid. Actually, no, you're too stupid to keep up with things that I want to fucking not be dealing with. Okay? Because I'm a survivor. Always have been. Yikes. Let's just start there. Anywho. So that's retarded. I don't want to talk to anyone who acts like I talk too much because holy fuck, if that judge in the court trial hadn't have let me talk, and he got everything I was saying. Let's skip back to 2019. So Rosie, Abby, Daisy, and I, and then the Corolla. Yeah, the Corolla was like the last thing I had, and I actually knew because I was getting so sick. I got a bunch of credit cards, and I still had a little bit of money, but then basically, like, I was just so sick, it was impossible to get out of bed some days. Like, that's why I had the pee pads, but I also had the back door, and like, Rosie wasn't allowed outside because the little shit would escape all the time. But Abby and Daisy, they were fine. Normally though, when I felt well, like, it might not have been every single day if I didn't feel good, but on days I felt good, we would literally walk for miles. Literally all the way up to fucking like Central Scottsdale, or we would just hang out in Old Town all day, or we would go to California to the beach. Like, y'all have seen all those videos. Stop with the I don't do good things for my pets. Like, speak less. Like, you're not helping yourself right there. Also, like, literal normal people used to say how they wish they were my pets, because I actually love my pets. They were all I had. So there's that thing. Thank you for turning even that against me. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. You're trash, any of you who absolutely are okay with that. So fuck yourselves, because I love them for it, even if temporarily. Who the fuck do you think you are to talk to me like I don't deserve to be mad about that? Get the fuck out of my way. I will humble you every time. It isn't where you're wanted here, okay? So there's that. This is why I hate you, and I won't talk to some of you. Whether I don't really hate anyone or not isn't even the point. I don't really hate people. I've said this 1,000 times, but y'all made me sure as fuck want to fuck off and never give you attention again. And if you consider me the problem for having boundaries, then like, yeah, you don't deserve to be in my life anyways. Like I said, the ex parte shit was disgusting. Obviously a sign of a leak. Rel Are you and I've correlated it with or you're part of the plan to make me win. I don't know.
Just repeat stuff over and over.
Because I'm gonna told you, maybe pay attention. I'm talking because you need to hear me. Empathy. Thank you for the $5. You're gonna piss me off right now. I'm in hell right now. I worked on so much. I don't know why you would think I would talk to you or care. So maybe one day when I don't get back on live for a very long time, someone that's bored and needs to obsess over me again, maybe will take the time to shut the fuck up about what their opinions in reality are for my life while not living theirs, to tell me what mine is, and just shut the fuck up and let me be me. This is all you, for you, to shut the fuck up and figure it out eventually or never. And then if you can't, why the fuck do you think I would ever give you attention ever again? Yeah, that's it. Simple, mean it, not like, or I feel like people actually hear me right now. I'm telling you the truth about my life. I'm not letting you interject or interrogate me or cherry pick things. That's why. You have to like pay attention and care though, which you clearly don't. So go away. I'm not gonna listen to people who don't care right now. This is me speaking to you. Writing nonsense, I will continue to do that too. I got smaller donos from people. But I ain't gonna fucking shit or that doesn't exist. Your donations and I won't ever.
Anonymous sent $3. Will you missed Yubnut question. In it rent-free per...
I don't know what that means. Sorry. I missed a question. I'm not answering questions right now. How's that feel? Thank you though. If you really care though, I'm not gonna read chat if I don't have to. That's why you're on. I'm not reading you guys. Do you see the difference in my mood when I get to be myself and you don't get to dictate who I am? This is like common sense. Read that and we'll take the money and fucking continue doing what I'm doing. Don't fucking tempt me. Your own platform and be important, I guess. Breathe other than the people that are offline breathing. Fuck yourself. Don't be stupid. Don't be low time for that. Like, I've also legally connected things and people notes that I'm not the problem. I also have. You'll fight for anyone who isn't related to a trauma you can connect me with, and that is when you fight for me. So I do think she loves me, but she talked a good talk. Even Purple was like, damn, she talked like she really cared. In my life, I have never been treated like shit like that. But yeah, that was a big trauma. And then even with you know who, when I started to when I cheated, it was after I'd been accused of it forever and found out that men were involved with this other person who was totally fine if I caught AIDS, by the way. Cluelessly fucking a man who was fucking men. Fuck you all for acting like I'm not a... Fuck. If you support that. And, I've taken accountability. So why would I be blaming any parents that could have done their part more, including mostly my mother? So, anywho, I'm just being... And, I've taken accountability. So why would I be blaming any parents that could... So, and, I've taken accountability. So, anywho, I'm just being real right now. I'll be frank. Some of you show yourself pretty obviously sometimes. And I'll keep taking your money if you want to do it more, but I don't have to listen to it. And maybe if you really need to tell me who I am to me that you matter right now, because to me you don't matter. Sorry, I matter so much to you. That's weird. I didn't do that either, so nice try though. Super cute. I did not do that. I did not blame anyone. In fact, I told my mother I loved her and that she could just simply have done better. Imagine cherry picking whatever the fuck you please. Fuck. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Fuck. You just don't get to lie about reality anymore. And you're such stalkers when it suits you. Like, you would think maybe you guys could go stalk all the things I have evidence of. Because I am going to sit here and show you. That's a loop, and I'm not looping on that one anymore, so there's that. Anywho. Cool. Okay. I think I got that figured out. Peace. Oh, man, what the heck? Please work. Please work. There. Alright, anywho. Hold on a second. Whose car is going off out there? I just want to finish up to the part where, you guys this is me telling you what I went through that made me so traumatized to have lost all the control I did have for a second. And then when I trusted someone, I'm not going to trust anyone to just fix my life for me that really cares, because it doesn't work that way. People don't do things for nothing. Well, I have done things for nothing for people, which is why I'm so concerned, that even right now, people telling me to smile and be their wife and like do something for them. I have had the world taken from me, and I have done more than anyone in my knowledge to try to be alive with like no resources or empathy, exploited publicly on the internet with a sluggish issue and federal bureaus of investigations involved somewhere. I don't think they have to do with me though directly. It's all like, what the fuck? Who are you people that think that I don't deserve my own fucking mind? Yikes, let's just start there. Anyway, it's not the point. Stupid is as stupid is, right? I'm not speaking stupid, so go you people, like have fun with all that. Anyways, I'm just telling you what really got me to the point of absolutely like this is all, and also it's just stuff I'm realizing. Like, I didn't really ever, I fought people who told me my mom was a narcissist. Fought them. I still don't know if I believe she is. I think she's just really weak and unaccounting for things in her life that she needs to project onto me. I don't know if it's a variety of things, like I ruined her life by being born, even though she's the irresponsible one. Like all the times I told her that I moved out to not have to make her feel like I was a burden, and so that she would be mad that I existed. I didn't ask her for help ever, and when I had to, it was gaslit as if I asked her too much, or it wasn't logical that I would ask her for structure. And it like why would I not, what is she gonna do when we go sign for an apartment for the 1 month she's willing to drop that money for? And they tell her I don't have a consistent work history. I don't, period. What's that? I've taken accountability.